Yeah.
Fast food people.
And what about Betty?
Fast
Mm.
food.
I just took out the garbage, man.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. So we watching.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's Mike? Where's Mike?
Below there.
No,
I
Mr.
click on it
the
now.
side, not that. No, this you have to click on this.
This
Aga.
the double arrow thing just showed me Lorraine. It's not a full screen.
He's
Mike. Mike there?
Carl is on the phone. I see Carl Hines is here.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah.
Hey.
What do you do, Carl?
I'm great. I'm awesome. It's nice to hear you guys.
Yeah, man. Nice to hear you too.
Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain.
You look so.
Jerome, I don't know. Lauren. That is Teacher Aggie's daughter.
That is the girl self.
Aye. What a
I
thing.
don't know them. I don't know them too. I just know the names.
That is Lauren of Lauren and Rhett.
Teacher Aggie, man.
It's now 7 o'clock. That means
Lauren, did you know your dad?
What's happening in YouTube.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he taught me at boys' school in the earlys, man.
Okay.
I went boys' school was at Robinson Street.
Yes, I
It
remember.
used to be there. How about Merle? Your friend Merle?
She's fine, thanks.
Good. And she still lives near to Lorette?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
Lauren, Ivan has happened to everything, you know.
Yeah, but Jerome, hush him up.
But you're all ignoring the people news.
$70,000 for just 70 months. Yes, you heard it. It's our 70th Platinum Jubilee. New and existing members, you can consolidate all your loans this Christmas. Renovate your home.
But the news comes on at 7?
Yeah, they just started with the headlines.
Oh, okay.
So we have an ad now.
Okay, okay. So we're not on air, are we?
I don't think so.
Okay. So Lauren, you're back at Tambrin?
No. I'm just here for this
For the event?
for the Golden Girls and Boys event.
That is what it's called. Okay.
You far from Golden. Yes, Jerome.
The lady name is not Lauren. It's listen to me.
Lauren?
Yes.
Lauren.
Well, I know seen the spelling.
Yeah.
Lauren.
Lauren, yes.
Lauren,
I beg your pardon?
how are the girls?
Oh, they're doing all right, thank God.
I should say ladies. I shouldn't say girls. How are the ladies?
Yeah. They're doing all right, thank God.
Jerome, who's Matthew King?
Well, you know,
Nell.
that must be Nell.
Oh, that's Nell.
Nell.
Oh, Lord.
So why we not seeing faces? We need to see faces.
I want to see faces.
Yes, you have to click on the camera icon.
Go bold with Virgil for your chance to win $50,000 in cash.
All right. That's Sister Canetta. Now we can see her.
Beauty and protection.
Oh, that's Canetta.
At my age, I am committed to be a little slower now. Hi, all you people out there, good morning.
Morning, Canetta. How you doing?
Christmas time is here again. Merry Christmas to you.
Good.
It's a time of plenty strain. So many things to do. Many people, they don't know what Christmas is meant for. They believe it's only betting, knocking from door to door. make sure that they're feeling well. And those who can't afford to buy, they just go to hell. Not so. Christmas is a time to share what you have. Don't eat all your ham and cake and let your brother starve. Remember, it's a time to help poor people too. They gotta spend a Merry Christmas just like me and you. They gotta spend a Merry Christmas just like me and you. The true meaning of the day we tend to forget. Oh Lord Jesus Christ's birthday we live to regret. Commercializing is the in thing at this time of year. We embark on useless spending. The businessman gets his share. We think about self while we have not hunger and thirst. And all we do is watch them starve while our bellies burst. Oh no, Christmas is a time to share what you have. Don't eat all your ham and cake and let your brother starve. Remember, it's a time to help poor people too. They gotta spend a Merry Christmas just like me and you. They gotta spend a Merry Christmas just like me and you. So this year just put a slice of your ham and cake in a bag with all that's nice. Just for heaven's sake, go to every institution where sick and shut-ins dwell. Take the Christ child from the stable and into their hearts as well. Let them feel the joy, good tidings they all deserve. Remember in life you never know what's around the curve. Beware, Christmas is a time to share what you have. Don't eat all your ham and cake and let your brother starve. Remember, it's a time to help poor people too. They gotta spend a Merry Christmas just like me and you. They gotta spend a Merry Christmas just like me and you. They gotta spend a Merry Christmas just like me and you. Merry Christmas. They gotta spend a Merry Christmas just like me and you. Merry Christmas to everybody just like me and you. Remember the poor, remember the needy. Give them something, Lord. Help the people. Let everybody feel happy this Christmas.
Barangero with the guitar and the patrol and the bass and the pretty señorita with the laughter on the face. When the patrol start to rattle, it's like angels coming down. When they pass around the battle, time to take another one. Christmas night, Christmas sweet, Christmas night, Christmas sweet. Maria, 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 the old fella start to pray. Maria, 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 I hope they don't come by me. Maria, 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 not a thing in my house. Maria, 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 it's my neighbor giving me some sauce. Christmas night, Christmas sweet, Christmas night, Christmas sweet. the quattro song is sweeter, like if sugar in their finger. Then they coming down the street, and they're singing double sweet. Then they reach down by the pole, the old man feet into a hole. Christmas night, Christmas sweet, Christmas night, Christmas sweet. Maria, 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 the old fella start to pray. Maria, 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 I hope they don't come by me. Maria, 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 not a thing in my house. Maria, 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 is the neighbor give me some song. Christmas night, Christmas sweet, Christmas night, Christmas sweet. Merry Christmas, every mother. Merry Christmas, every father. Merry Christmas, little children. May the good Lord bless and keep them. Pass the whiskey and the plate. This is time to celebrate. Christmas night. Christmas sweet. Christmas night. Christmas sweet. Maria, Maria, Maria. The old fella start to pray. Maria, Maria, Maria. I hope they don't drink more beer. Maria, Maria, Maria. Not a thing in my house. Maria, Maria, Maria. Is the neighbor give me some salt. Christmas night. Christmas sweet. Christmas night. Christmas sweet. La 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 la. Embalulu la 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 la. Embalala la 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 la. Embalala la 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 la. Embalulu la 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 la. Embalala la la la. Embalala la 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 la. Holy, holy Christmas morning, while the sardine cup was growing, all them heads done in La Puerta. See them running helter skelter, not a chicken in the nest. They no man love chicken breast, so they hiding in the grass. They want to wait till Christmas pass. Christmas night, Christmas sweet, Christmas night, Christmas sweet. Maria, 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 the old fella start to pray. Maria, 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 I hope they don't come by me. Maria, 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 not a thing in my house. Maria, 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 is my neighbor give me some salt. Christmas night, Christmas sweet, Christmas night, Christmas sweet.
Hi, Jerry. Jerome is sing, Gloria?
Baila, muchacha, baila. I must have black cake for Christmas. I love it so
She's
done
singing.
with rum.
That is Laureen.
These must be nice and fruity. I want it stick to me.
Jaggy daughter.
A piece of cake Christmas morning.
Like Jaggy.
Just have me filled with delight.
This is
And with a cold glass of
Panetta and somebody. Panetta and
Christmas does be bright. It's the black cake I love. It's the fruit cake I want.
That's a sister. Who is this?
You are the master baker. And I'm the fruit cake lover.
Can I tell you I have company?
Panetta, right, that's right. You guys the one you know?
Can I tell you have company? Tell us now.
It's the black cake I love.
Hey, Canada.
It's the fruit cake I want. It's the
I
black
know
cake
your
I
wife has to
love.
bend down a
With
little
punch and cream rice.
Bend down a little more. Bend down a
With
little more.
sorrel ginger beer.
Now we seen you.
She now leaving for an appointment.
Oh, I see. All right. All the best. All the best.
Canada.
Next time, Daddy. What's happening here?
I do like sponge cake on
Everybody
Christmas.
wake up. Everybody.
Look, somebody waving at you by Jessup.
You guys do it so nicely.
That Eddie. Jessup is Eddie.
Okay, Eddie.
And this is Annette. Let Canada wait. Hi, Canada.
For every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. And I believe that somewhere in the darkest night, a candle glows. And I believe for everyone who goes astray, someone will come to show the way. I believe, I believe, I believe, and I believe above the storm, the smallest prayer can still be heard. And I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. And every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the skies, then I know why I believe.
Over to you, Lauren.
I believe, man.
Hey. Yes.
So this is the...
Go ahead, Lauren. Go ahead, Lauren.
Oh, okay, yes. This is our Golden Girls and Boys edition of the Radio Tambrin Wake Up Tobago show. And we invite this morning all the elders, all those wonderful people who would have made such sterling contributions to Tobago, especially in the area of music. This morning they are going to be featured. We are starting with Tell Stars, and of course, all of the people in our age group, even me who might not have been here, remember the name Tell Stars and all the famous lights of that group. You know, Binley Benjamin and, you know, these people. And so therefore we're going to start with them, and we are going to have an interview now, I believe, with Mr. Binley Benjamin. Okay, and then we have Michael Duncan and Roll Carrington. So we're going to be hearing from these people. You might not have heard them for a long time, you might have not have seen them for a long time, but they're still there. They're still there because you remember it's solid Tobago people. No light ways. No light ways.
Tobago is jam-packed from corner to corner with rich talent.
Oh, yes.
It went way back before my time and is still around. And so we have to show appreciation for these gentlemen who are going to be on in a little while, I think.
So, Sister Kaneta, what is your strongest memory of Tell Stars? Tell us, you know, when, I mean, in the days when you used to be shaking a leg and so about the place.
I was a young girl living on Bacalet Street for part of my life, and I knew all about them. Remember, Bacalet was full of what you call entertainment houses.
Yes, that was the Lyman area.
Down La Tropical, there was Bamboo Terrace, and someone else, one set of people there, I can't remember the name now. But these clubs were pretty close, and these people presented themselves well. I admired and liked them. I mean, in a way, like, not love kind of love, you know. And I did entertain myself because I don't know that I was entertaining anybody when I heard them. I feel good to be alive still, to share with them still.
A little technical glitch there.
Yeah, we live in our world of glitches.
Yes, so we are going to be having those interviews in a little while. I believe Ivan Best was another one of the members of Telstar's, and he actually has written a little a synopsis of what he remembers of them. Right, so we're really anxious to hear these gentlemen. We're anxious to hear them.
And Ivan was a real good man for them girls in school. I didn't touch them. I didn't that he touched them.
Sarah.
Confident, young, talented man in town.
Well, of course, and I mean, back in the day, the guys who were in these singing groups and so were the guys that you would look at, give a little extra look, because I mean, they the band,
Anyone mention Nell King? Good morning.
Oh, good morning, good morning. Yes, Nell King, yes, I remember Nell. I would have been at school in Scarborough Methodist with Nell and his brothers, a whole singing family as far as I remember.
Yeah,
They give them a little poke and they could sing.
And for Canetta, if you want to know who this is Lorna. Lorna Bruce, I hope you remember your days in Zero. And yes, I see.
Lorna.
Yeah, let me
but
see.
Lorna, well, we can't see your face, darling.
Sometimes when my camera is on, I don't get to speak properly. You can't hear me. So I'm going to try to put it on for just a while and see what happens. Yeah, because I get a better reception when the camera is off.
Turn it down a little bit so you can see your face. There you go.
Oh, yes. Good morning,
Benjamin. How are you? How are you, Dimly? It's good to see you guys.
That's Emmy.
Yes.
Lorna, you know Emmy?
Emmy who?
Scipio. Marvel's brother and I forgot, yeah.
The name certainly sounds familiar, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good to see you all, man.
Lorna was one of our supporters.
That's right.
Religiously.
That's right.
Then you had
myself and Muriel, Nell's wife. That's right. That's right.
And then you had Pandey, this guy Pandey from Patience Hill.
That's right.
I think I can't remember his real name. We just know nicknames. And also Paul Christmas. Boy, they were real supporters.
Yes, always.
They would get tickets beforehand.
Yes, if your group play, you have to go out and support.
That's right. That's what you do.
And of course,
I guess Canada used to hear us sometime we were in the community center.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Canada lived across the street.
Okay. So she gets in all the shows.
She gets in everything.
Oh goodness. That is wonderful. And I don't always like this talk about the young people, but I wonder if such things are happening now, if we have groups that in 40, 50 years' time, the current lot of young people will be able to look back and say, oh yes, I used to support this group or that group and I would attend all their shows and so on. I do not know if those things are still happening now, but we enjoyed our time, and this morning we are celebrating our time that we enjoy. So
very pleasant good morning, Lorraine and the panel.
Yes, good morning.
Benjamin.
That sounds like Benjamin. Where is she?
We not seeing you, sir.
Yes, I see that.
Well, we just want to say welcome to Tell Stars in concert.
Okay, we see him under Alicia James
Because
there. I think that is him there. Yeah.
some of the members of Tell Stars are here, well and alive. And I just want to introduce the group. We started with 3 members. Ivan Best, who you just heard. He was the guitarist, vocalist, and yours truly, Benjamin. Now, our music was influenced by soul music, rhythm and blues, people like the Temptations, the Four Tops, Smokey Robinson, and of course the Godfather of Soul, James Brown. And we were able to sort of captivate that genre of music, and put it over, because this is what we are hearing on the radio. KCK sound with the top 40, and all these radio stations playing a lot of American music. So at that time, we fell in line, right? And we had a lot of performances, as Kenneth was saying, like Club La Tropical, Golden Thistle, we were on Scouting for Talent, at Sunday Serenade in Trinidad. And thereafter, we had an extension to the group. We added a bass guitar, drums, and a rhythm guitar. So we were sort of moving to a higher height. But I want to say congratulations to the members who played at the time with us, We have, on drums, we had Frank Copping. He is in Barbados right now with the top group. Over there called the Red Boys. We had Urban Swabs, Nell King.
Yes, Nell.
And these were the guys on drums, and Carl Hines to a less extent. On the bass guitar, we had Diamond Andrews, also Nell King on bass guitar. On lead guitar, we had Ronald Frederick, Jason James, and of course Jerome Demas. On rhythm guitar, we had Peter Pedro Ford, Steve Rollocks, Horace Andrews. And vocals, of course, Ivan Best, whom we just heard singing, I Believe. Yours truly, Binley Benjamin. And let me get my list here to make sure I have all the names. Because so many persons pass through the group Tell Stars. Then, like I said, Michael Dixon, he was an early member of Tell Stars. Then Nell King, Lennox Bogle Parks, Neville Phillips, Neil Duncan, Mike Duncan, Roll Carrington, Ebby Scipio, Carl Hines, and Trudy Armstrong. She was the only female that passed through the group. Now, for our performances, we performed at Club La Tropical, Cowboy Jack Hideaway, Rex Cinema, Bishop's High School, Queen's Park, Savannah, and Shore Park. 3 of the most outstanding performances and memorable performances, or I should say 4. At Shore Park, we had the Tell Stars entering on stage in a convertible car, and the audience went wild, like it was something out of the movies. And then on another occasion, Tell Stars appeared on Shore Park on 4 motorbikes. So this was innovative, very innovative in terms of, stage appearances. And of course, we were noted for our well-dressed attire and fancy dance moves. At the Rex Cinema, we had a show with some of the top performances from Trinidad, including the Strollers. Some said it was the Strollers versus Tell Stars. And the Strollers had no answer for the James Brown moves put on by Tell Stars frontline dancers, Nell King and Bogle Sparks. James Brown was a name that was, is synonymous with movement on stage. And Tell Stars did a wonderful job in sort of, replicating those movements in a local setting. Our third show at the Bishop's High School there was a change in style of music. We had a lot of synthesized guitar music with wah-wah songs at that time. And the first group on stage was the Time Machines from Rockville. They came on stage with a bang. I tell you, when I say a bang, they had a tune called Power to the People. And the drummer, who was Wako, a good friend of mine, had a deep bass voice, repeated the line, Power to the People. And the audience went wild. The youths jumped, they screamed, they danced, hands and bodies in the air, all over the place. I was in total awe. I asked myself, how could Telstars follow this performance? I was worried. But then, when we were announced, we hit the stage with the Temptations tune, Ball of Confusion. The drum came in, you know, beaten, and the bass line, boom, 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 boom. And the audience just kept, you know, getting to the music. And when we were finished with Ball of Confusion, Mike Duncan, who had a voice like Michael Jackson, way high, way, way up there, and he sang, Make Way for the Youths. It was in Make Way for the Young Folks. Bishop's High School was in total mayhem. The crowd, you know, they moved with our vocals, the harmonies, our dance move. I looked at the crowd and said, oh my goodness, yes, yes, this is Telstars. So that was a little bit of history on Telstars. So I do hope you guys enjoy our performance a little later on in the program.
Binley, hold your thought. We got to go to a break. We'll be right back.
Richard's Hardware Supply, corner Milford Road, Show Park, Tobago. Suppliers of quality ready-mix concrete and plumbing services for residential and commercial. Also fiber concrete, small loads from half yard and up. Free estimate and a site visit. Fully computerized batching plant, cube test on request. No job too big or too small. Also get hollow clay blocks, 4, 6 and 8 inch. Concrete blocks, cement, sand, half inch and 5/8 corrugated steel. Call us now at 310-1289, 683-8250. And 635-0169.
Basic supplies for all your household needs. They have everything that is basic. Curtains, mats, pot sets, plastic containers, cold pots, flower pots, garden hose, spinning mop, buckets, brooms, and much more. Plus a wide range of appliances. The Lasco fan, Black & Decker tools, Hamilton Beach and Proctor Silex brands, air fryers, hand mixers, blenders, heaters, microwave, oven, and much more. Basic things that we all need. Opposite Spence Plaza in Scarborough. Come on down and get the best bargains and a wide range of brand name cosmetics. Feel free, walk in and see what we have, and you'll find that we still need the basics. Open daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. All cards accepted. Come take advantage of our drastically reduced prices. Basically.
Performance Distributors Limited. Build with the best prices. Located at lot number 2, Sherwood Park in Canby. Rock hard cement, $50 a bag. $50 a bag. And $48 per bag by the pallet. 40 bags in the pallet. It worth it. Go down to Performance Distributors Limited, 660-8613 and 639-0715. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. That is Performance Distributors Limited.
Richard's Hardware Supply, corner Milford Road, Show Park, Tobago. Suppliers of quality ready-mix concrete and plumbing services for residential and commercial. Also fiber concrete, small loads from half yard and up. Free estimate and a site visit. Fully computerized batching plant, cube test on request. No job too big or too small. Also get hollow clay blocks, 4, 6 and 8 inch. Concrete blocks, cement, sand, half inch and 5/8 corrugated steel. Call us now at 310-1289, 683-8250 and 635-0169.
That pick me up, that starts your day. Nescafe, that rich aroma here to stay. That cup of joy that makes you say Nescafe. It all starts with a Nescafe.
Nescafe Classic Rich Aroma Double Filtered Full Flavor Coffee is the perfect start to your day.
Cup of joy that makes you say Nescafe.
Nestle, good food, good life.
'Twas the night before
Best?
Christmas, and all through the
Ivan
house,
Best? Yeah, it's
people
Ivan
were
Best.
vexed and holding
Okay,
a grouse.
Are
The
you
sun
there?
was warm, the
Okay.
ginger beer was hot, cause the poor fridge break down. And
I
a
seen
new
Jerry,
one
I
will cost
seen
a
Kenetta, I
lot.
seen Eddie Scipio, Jessup, Carl Hines, somebody Roseanne,
But they're back
and
on.
then Anthony Lincoln John.
Just log back in.
Laureen, are you seeing me?
All right, no problem.
Laureen, are you seeing me?
I know.
Climate control for the full range
Right.
of refrigeration and air conditioning compressors.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, people was
Laureen.
Everybody back on, Ivan?
Yes, I'm here. I don't know, but my Zoom is giving me a time. I don't. Is that normal?
Will cost a lot.
There's
I
no
don't know.
need to buy a new refrigerator this
Jerry?
Christmas.
So talk to Jerry. Welcome Jerry. Welcome Saga. Welcome Ivan Best. And see that we're going to have a song by some of the Telstars fellas, all in the game. All right. All right. Yeah. Nope.
Laureen?
Yeah.
Laureen, could you hear me?
Yeah. All right.
Laureen, are you hearing me?
Hold a minute, God. Jerry, you're talking to God here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Okay. All right then. Right. Okay.
In solidarity.
Okay, yes. Yeah, I'll put it on now. Okay. Right. Bye-bye. Okay, so we are back now with Telstars, and we want to introduce Mr. Ivan Best, the gentleman who started Telstars, better known as Saga. Saga, you want to tell us anything about Telstars, how you started it and so on?
Well, I think it was about in the 60s, in the mid 60s, 63, 64. There was, we had right next to me where I grew up on Carrington Street and Bay Street.
All right, Saga Ivan Best is talking to us about, how we started Telstars. Go ahead, sir.
Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Right.
hearing you clearly.
So, as everyone knew, I grew up with my eldest sister, Adeline Scobie. I grew up with her.
Miss Scobie?
Right, I grew up with her from I was about 5 years. I am a Delaford guy, Delaford product. And I grew up with her from at the age of 5, about the age of 5. And then next door to us, after through the years, when we started this group about the mid 60s or so, Jacob Snackett was right next door to me. We were neighbors. That is Ralph and Pearl's father and so on. And there was a guy there by the name of Bobby Hall. That was Jacob's wife's nephew. And he came from a family from Diego Martin in the Parang.
Tradition, right.
So he had a quattro. And after work, about 8 o'clock or so, when that snacky closed, he would come across, and we would just what we call jam. And then later on, Bainley joined us. So we all there jamming, and then I think later on, Frederick joined us.
Okay.
And then that's how we started. Then we started to sing at little parties here and there, and then it evolved. We got instruments. Then we invited a few other guys into the group. Then we put on our own shows, and
we
went down for scouting for talent. And there was a clip of us coming off of I think there was that old DC-3 aircraft, that one that pointed the nose up in the air. And I'm sorry they couldn't find that clip where we were all coming off in those days.
The stars.
Holly Bitodier.
Yeah, man.
Bitodier ran that Scouting for Talent show. Then,
all right, so Mr. Best, your group, those who are in the studio waiting to perform. So we just wanted to give Jerry a minute to talk quickly about his experience with Telstars. Come, Jerry, sir. Turn on your mic here.
Okay, good morning. to all, and it's very quite a memorable experience, you know. As a young boy and a young, well, I should say a young teenager, because I was still at school, and I joined the band with Ivan on invitation, and tried to play a mean guitar.
If you say so yourself.
No, he really couldn't.
So, it's interesting because I remember the show that Billy talked about at the cinema. I was scheduled to go to join a group that was going up the islands with you know, Prime Minister. And we practiced, and as a young, kind of a self-centered young man, I said, well, I can't go on the show, you know, because I go into this tour with the group. And we're leaving Grenada, because these were the federal boats, the Federal Maple and the Federal Palm. So we leave Trinidad the Wednesday evening, and touch the islands going up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I always admire Ivan, because Ivan says, it's okay, man, we'll let you meet the tour in Barbados. We fly you to Barbados. So here I was in Rex Cinema the Friday night, while the tour was going on. And I played. I remember Rollo was there. Oh, we were fantastic, because I had just come back from New York that weekend. That not the weekend, in August, and Bobby Gentry had released "Ode to Billie Joe." I don't remember that.
Yes.
And he used it as the introduction to the show, and it was very soulful and very, very soulful. Those days, I mean, soul was it, as Billy said. And so they flew me to Barbados. But that is my style and the style, you know.
4 months now. We'll be right back.
Enjoy it.
All right. Okay. We haven't. Okay, Jerry. We haven't some disturbers.
I hear.
So yes. So let us go to the band now and listen to the Telstars representatives, because you see we have at home Ivan and Jerry. But in the studio, we have a few of the representatives, so they are going to perform for us now.
Okay.
Well, if I get in, no, Eddie.
But it's all in the game. Yeah, man. Ooh.
Looking kind of dim, but these things your heart can rise above. Once in a while he would call, but it's all in the game. Soon he'll be there at your side with a sweet bouquet. the game called love. All in the game called love.
Oh, that was wonderful. You see how COVID robbing us? Because if we were in the studio, it would have been a disco. And if you saw for the radio listeners, if you saw some fancy footwork going on, Sister Kenneth, not hearing you, man. I mean, you were the one who used to be hearing these people for free all the time. You owe them money. You don't have anything to say? Hello? Hello, Sister Kenneth? All right, well, she's probably having trouble connecting. And if you see Mr. Best Saga and Jerry only grinning all over the screen, because they remember the days. So gentlemen, thank you. And I did enjoy the fancy footwork there in the middle. I think that was Billy. All right. So thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. So that was Telstars, ladies and gentlemen, one of the star groups in Tobago back in the day. And we want to thank the gentlemen for how much pleasure they would have given young people in those days. Because, to dance and socialize with your friends and so is very important in your growing age.
Well, that picture come up, boy.
Okay, I believe we're supposed to be going to commercials now, or are they going to sing for us again? Because I see the gentlemen still standing there in formation. Are we going to get another item? Yes, okay, definitely.
Somebody's voices. Yeah.
Running away with me.
It was just my mind.
Running away with me.
Just my imagination.
Running away with me.
Surviving. Just my imagination.
Running away with me. Imagination. Hey.
Okay, thanks. But let us give Mr. Scipio a chance to speak to us a little bit as another member of the group. And well, Mr. King was on, but I'm not seeing him anymore.
Right.
And is Mr. Roll Carrington there?
Yes, he's also. He's
okay. So, Mr. Scipio, you go ahead, and then we'll have
Yes.
Mr. Roll Carrington.
I tell you, it was a lovely experience for me being a part of the Telestars, man. And for years, we've been thinking about maybe having something like this done. And I thank you for the opportunity with the golden age, man. I tell you, that was it. Seriously. I'm biased, of course, since I'm one of the golden age people. But it was really good. We had a good time. We used to call Ivan the general, because I tell you, just like he told Jerry, no, we'll get you to Barbados, but you're playing. He would stop, we would be singing, and some note would be off, and he'd just lift his head in a kind of way and look around. Everything stopped, got quiet, and started again. It was wonderful, the discipline. It was really good. We had a good time.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. And
No
what
problem.
about Mr. Roll Carrington? Hello, Mr. Roll Carrington. Thought you were there.
Yes,
Nell,
he's
there.
Yes.
Oh, you are in the studio. Okay.
Right.
It's a pleasure to have been part of this group. It was an amazing musical experience.
Okay.
But more so, the bonding that we had over the years. I mean, it's testimony to the fact that we are able to get together after 40
So many years.
50 years there about. You know, so Telstars, it has been a wonderful experience, and we're not planning to reunite, but times like these make you reflect and bring back a certain amount of nostalgia and so on. So that was my recollection. I joined the group in 1970, you know, until 1972 when I moved on to Morsica and so on. So that's what it is, you know.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Is Mr. King there? Nell? Nell King? Okay, Nell, let's hear you. Oh, and that you are the one with the shirt. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can remember the days, during those days in the 70s, 60s. You know, we had some wonderful times going to the cinema, going to all these places and having shows, you know, all in bishops. And it was a good experience, you know, and we love it. We wouldn't be going back to this, but at some point in time, you know, we'll do what we have to do.
Nell, was I correct when I said that any member of the King family, once you poke them, they could sing? Am I correct?
Yes.
Right, because I was at school with most of you. All right, and Mr. Duncan, is Mr. Duncan there?
Yes. Good morning.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yeah. What I remember most vividly about Telstars is that our former Prime Minister at the time, Dr. Eric Williams, visited Tobago, and we were privileged to perform in front of him. And he ordered us immediately to come to Trinidad to perform in Trinidad. That was a
Really?
wonderful experience.
Okay.
I think that the technology has made this possible, and we're so grateful for it. That's all. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Duncan. And we are not together, but a wonderful round of applause to all these gentlemen. You know, when young men come together, because you were young men then, and do positive things, it is in fact a wonderful thing. And I wasn't here to enjoy a lot of it, but I knew some of you individually, like Jerry and I think I knew Binley. I think he was at Scarborough Met. So you see, you know, it is in fact marvelous that you can come together at this point in time, regardless of how we come together, the technology and so congratulations for what you did. And I am sure that bonding experience, that discipline that you would have developed would have stood you all in good stead as you lived your lives. Okay? Anybody needed to add anything?
Thank you very much.
I just want to say that we want to thank Radio Tambrin, especially Garth and the management, for having us, be a part of the program. And Telstars has been out there for years. And I want to say that Telstars is still alive. With Ivan Bess out there, and Jerry, Mike Duncan, and of course, I'm talking about the musical part of it now. Mike is still a musician, Pleasure Pirates, and yours truly, of course, the Parang Soca thing. Telstars is alive. Thank you.
I want to let you know too that my daughter in Seattle, Bainbridge Island, is on at this hour in the morning. She got up to listen to Radio Tambrin. Good.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, Telstars, and we do appreciate you and continue to appreciate you. All right, I believe we take a commercial break now.
Good morning. I am Jeffrey Lewis, and this is the 8 a.m. newscast here on Radio Tambrin, brought to you by B-Mobile. Over 100 fire officers attached to the Crown Point Fire Station have been quarantined. This is after one of their colleagues tested positive for COVID-19.
Yes.
Assistant Chief Fire Officer Tobago, David Thomas, told Radio Tambrin that he was informed of the officer's positive test result on Sunday. He issued instructions for the building to be closed. He said that the station has since been sanitized 3 times and an additional procedure will be carried out on Wednesday. Officer Thomas assured that the station is fully operational as officers were sourced from other fire stations throughout Tobago to replace their colleagues at Crown Point. The Caribbean Examination Council, CXC, says it continues to work to complete queries and requests for reviews in order to finalize grades for the July-August 2020 CXC and CAPE examinations. Thousands of students from Trinidad and Tobago and the region applied for the reviews, stating that they were graded poorly in the exams. In a release on Monday, CXC said the council understands the impact of the extended COVID-19 circumstances and have heard the concerns of ministry officials, teachers, parents, and students. It said these concerns are being addressed with further consideration of the hardships that students and their parents may have been experiencing. The council also stated that in addition to the request for reviews, which have been submitted, CXC, in accordance with the independent review team report, has been reviewing borderline cases, in particular single grade changes, as well as the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics subjects. It said that this approach will help to expedite the process of reviews, which is expected to be completed shortly. Turning to sports, football, Kenya Yaya Cordner copped the Golden Boot Award for top scorer for her club Sandviken in the Swedish Women League for 2020. The Speyside-born player netted 6 goals in the 13 games she played for the season. The award comes days after she extended her contract with the club to continue representing the team for a 4th year. Her goal-scoring form was limited in 2020 as she missed several matches due to injury. After collecting the award, the Signal Hill Secondary graduate stated in a Facebook post, "If it's one thing I know, God will always make way, and I am thankful." Cordner was named the league's top scorer in 2019 with 17 goals. And that sport item has brought us to the end of this newscast, brought to you by B-Mobile. Thank you for listening. I am Jeffrey Lewis. Join us for our next major newscast at midday.
From here to home, and for home's your heart's desire, one filled with love and harmony.
TTMF will help you
to find your way easily.
with quick financing, low deposits, and the best interest rates.
With TTMF, you're on your way. We'll take you straight to your front gate.
Trinidad and Tobago Mortgage Finance Company Limited, from here to home.
This Christmas, check out Yachts Marketing Limited for butterball turkey, fish ham, turkey ham, beef ham, lamb ham, chicken ham. Get whole chicken, leg quarters, chicken parts, shrimp, lamb, hunks, oxtail, and lots more. We sell wholesale and retail. Yachts Marketing Limited, Orange Hill Road, Tobago, for standard, quality, and cleanliness. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. Yachts Marketing Limited, we have stood the test of time. Season's greetings. Call 639-4547. That's 639-4547.
Joanne, I have to go in the bank to pay some bills.
Mom, remember we're going to sign you up for Republic Online and Republic Mobile.
But don't I still need to go to the bank to sign up?
No, Mom. Republic Bank made it even easier for us to sign up. Just visit republictt.com, click the Republic Online sign-up banner, follow the instructions, and you're good to go.
No need to visit the bank when you can use Republic Online and Republic Mobile. Pay bills, transfer funds to any local bank or to any Republic Bank account. Check balances and more anywhere at any time. Take advantage of Republic's convenient sign-up process and do your banking from home. Log on to republictt.com and find out how easy it is to sign up today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Many things happened this year, like Wi-Fi helping you not to spend all your data. You also did challenges, followed challenges, and challenged your friends and family. So here's a challenge everyone can be part of. Let's celebrate Christmas and enjoy it with your friends and family like never before, because the best gift you can ever give is you. Open a Coca-Cola, cool off, and happy holidays! Ho, 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 ho! And please don't forget to check out our Coca-Cola Christmas promotions in stores now.
Caroline Investments welcomes you to this morning feel-good moment. Think about it. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. And that's what your thought for today, brought to you by Caroline Investments.
Well, 92.7 FM has something to relieve your stress. They will be coming to each and every address. It's all about the Radio Tambrin's Tropical Santa Express, where they're bringing to you 100% vibes and nothing less. You don't know a girl Carisia, you know? Caution. From March to November, we in a lockdown. Can't wait for this corona thing fi done. You have to wear your mask from country to town, and the borders closed so you can't even run. Then again, run and go away. No matter where you turn, the corona the day. We just say goodbye to the next carnival. Them type of thing would make your whole head and ball. Corona a gone with a bag of things. Now we have restrictions from public gatherings. The kids are do online schooling, social distancing, no more carpooling. But me have a message from Mr. Corona. Yes, before 2020 over, Radio Tambrin's Tropical Santa Express would be coming to each and every corner.
Give your Christmas a boost with a loan from the Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Share, Booster Loan. We know it's the new normal, but Mount Pleasant Credit Union taking care of you normal with their Share Booster Loan. Apply for $25,000 and over and get a chance to win a grand prize of $24,000 in cash. And food vouchers, second and third prizes too. 3 monthly draws for food vouchers. The promotion ends on December 11th, 2020. Approved by the NLCB. So hurry down to the Mount Pleasant Credit Union now and apply for your Share Booster Loan to get a chance to win. Wash it, dry it, fold it again. Wash it, dry it, fold it again. It has to be done, but you do have time. Let Danny's Laundry do it for you. With over 15 years of experience in the business, we are now the most trusted dry cleaners on the island of Tobago. And all customers, please be advised that the branch at Canby will be the only branch opening until further notice, offering the same services. Dry cleaning of drapes, bedspreads, suits, and a whole lot more. And now, by public demand, we are open from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So wash it, dry it, fold it, get it clean at Danny's Laundry.
Okay, we are back. And
Tambrin listeners, hello, Mrs. Boyce
hello.
Phillips,
Yes,
Janetta
sir.
Bob.
Yes.
Morning
Good
to you, my name
morning.
is Selby Cole.
Morning. Okay. So could I just say one thing here? I got a call on the phone saying Mr. Lennox Bogle Parks was trying to get through, apparently a member of Telstars from the United States, but he couldn't get on, but he just sends his greetings and so on. All right, so go right ahead. We're talking about a time machine now, is that it? Hello?
Yes, it's Time Machine.
Yes. Oh, Jeremy Mr. Come on. And Sister Kennetta, since you have been a little confused before and I was doing all the talking, I turn over to you now. You will do some of this talking here this morning.
Listen to me, man. I just had to get a backup. My nephew just had to bring his laptop and connect it up to here for me to get to talk again.
Oh God, these young people are blessed. They just call them and they do it. They do it.
Mine is too loaded with nonsense, so it can't play properly.
I see.
So, Lauren, I'm back to me. I saw you enjoying yourself tremendously.
Oh, I
clapping
did.
and so on while these people sang and spoke. I wanted to tell you how Abby and I were in class together from 1 to 5 Bishop's High School.
Okay.
And he was considered to be a little man, harmless. That's what Mr. Wheeler, the deceased Mr. Wheeler. Mr. Wheeler was something else. Deceased Mr. Wheeler said, "Oh, leave him alone, the boy is harmless." But my harmless fella came out to be a very great dentist, worked on me already.
I missed what he said this morning. A little disappointed about that, but nothing's happens except it should happen. So we have Telstar, you said?
No,
They
time
finished.
machine. Time
Time
machine. But
machines.
I think they're trying to get Jerry on, Jerry Mack. Not Jerry Mack, Jerome Dumas, Keynes Dumas.
Yeah. I thought I saw it.
He was on earlier. He was
Oh.
on earlier. But when the session ends, you have to reconnect. You know?
I realized, but I caught my skin to reconnect it while because my computer is a little slow.
So we have somebody in the studio who could perhaps start the discussion. Hello?
Yes.
There's a gentleman in the studio. We can see him. He can go ahead while I'm waiting on Jerry.
Mr. Gentleman, who are you? Tell us, please. I'm not seeing your face.
Oh, my name is Selby Cole, ma'am.
Oh, Mr. Cole.
Oh, Mr. Cole.
Yes, Miss Bob.
We all know Mr. Cole very well.
Okay, Cole.
Yeah.
So, I think we're about ready for Time Machine. Almost. A little hitch. Right. So here we are again this year, and again we must thank the Tambrin for calling in our elders, our young elders, and we will do what we can. Time Machine, we're waiting for some time.
Yeah.
At the moment. Well, I was not here, so I don't know what the previous discussion was about. Jeffrey? Telstar. Right. As Sparrow used to say, that was before my time.
That was what?
Before my time.
Before your
Sparrow
time.
used to say, that's before my time.
He's a teenager.
Oh boy.
Right. We have Jerome Keynes Dumas from Time Machine on the line now. So we're going to bring him in now. Hello, Jerome.
Yeah, Jerome.
To you.
Well, good morning to all the listeners, all in the studio, and all that with us virtually here. It's quite a joy to be able to share this moment with you as I reflect on Time Machines. The group started at Rockley Vale with foundation members of Kevin Reed, Joe Caesar, who became Joe Temple Caesar, Jimmy Bell, one of my younger brothers, Johnny Keynes Dumas, and of course, the legendary Ashton Wacko Morgan on drums.
Yeah.
Joining the group also was Jerome Louis and Jerome and Richard, Kevin. Not Kevin. Kevin is Curvin's son. Curvin Reed. They sang lead together with Holly sometimes. And of course, Johnny was on bass. Jimmy did lead guitar. Later on, I joined the band. There was a movement in the music towards a different genre. And from the name of the group, Time Machine, it was inspired by the writer H.G. Wells, futuristic writer of sort of science fiction. And he had a book called The Time Machine. And it signaled a movement into the future in terms of the music. Of course, we had the era of the soul, and then rock and pop was entering in the environment, the music environment, and the young musicians and singers, they moved to a different type of presentation. And I think that is what hit Binley when the show was done at Bishop's High School. Incidentally, yes?
Hello?
Yes? Hello? Yes, I heard a comment. I think that was, who was that? Anyway, bottom line is, that
a little
band,
technical glitch, so just hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I still on?
Yes, you are.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm just here waiting.
The public, the young public, call the band the Time Machines because most bands had a plural name like, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, the OJs, And the time machine couldn't be the time machine also. I mean, even if H.G. Wells had his futuristic science fiction novella about the time machine, moving in time. And that was the philosophy behind the band. Later on, the band embraced people like Tony and Asalam, Errol Caesar played Congo, and as the band developed, we entered into an era where electric piano was introduced, and John Jacob was on that. John was on that. Steve Rollock used to play bass, and then ended up as the manager of the band. So that is the background of Time Machines. Now, Time Machines, together with Telstar, performed on more or less the same stages in the same areas and so on. But what I recall is there was at Shaw Park, it was a rock festival or pop festival or something, and we performed at that time, and as wild as we were, and I remember telling Jimmy, I said, Jimmy, turn up the amplifiers to all. Turn up everything to all. So there was the feedback, the Jimi Hendrix type of craziness, and my goodness. We walked over the prize, though. There was a promoter who had promised to do recordings, but that never materialized. Interestingly, the Tobago band never were able to get to that level. And it's unfortunate. Interestingly, though, but Joe Caesar was a technician at Radio 610 Tobago, and he was able to record 2 songs. As I said, we're into the Beatles kind of a genre, and then into the more power to the people, more power, more power, into the 1970s, where you had a black awareness. And he was able to record 2 songs. One of the songs was Mother by the Beatles, and the other song was, let me see if I could remember this song. Mother, and anyway. But those 2 songs were played regularly on Radio 610 Tobago. Now, interestingly, the band was from Rockville, and the Rockville community was very supportive of the band. They owned the band. Mrs. Bell, Mrs. Cynthia Bell, Auntie Cynthia would do outfits for the band, and they would perform well dressed and that sort of thing. So she was quite an acclaimed seamstress, and so we had the best in terms of dress. Although I think Binley and Ivan would think they were well dressed, but I challenged them on that. But that was it. It was a time when young fellas had a different approach to music and were doing things that were different. We brought in different song effects and so on, and we challenged other groups on the stage. I mean, I remember Jeff and the Flames, small bands that were in the midst of big bands. I imagine later you'll be talking about the bigger bands like the Seven Reliance, Tuxedo. I remember a band called Burley Jack's Orchestra and the Schubert's Brass, Aquarian Brass, and playing around these big bands and making an impression. And it was really something else. Of course, we had dedicated DJs from Rockville, Cali Brown, that would be alongside the band, and also DJ Isaac. I don't know if you remember that name, DJ Isaac. We call him Dead Dog, DJ Dead Dog. And that was our environment. We had a tremendous amount of fun and experimented with the music. I guess that's it.
Jerome?
Yes?
Just wanted to ask Mr.
You
Kingsley.
need to have these things written somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you sound like a history book, right?
Well, I try to present it to you in a way that...
Fine. So it's time, I think, you start recording. Not you alone,
Mm-hmm.
but people like you start recording information.
Yes.
So that the youths will understand and know where what came from and how, and that they didn't just drop out of the sky and is expected to do things. They must realize that people treaded this road before them and would have left certain messages for them, because time is moving on and a lot is happening with it. You take my advice and start writing down, please, as well as the other people who would have spoken before you. So we have material for our libraries and our youth. I'm sure Lorraine is going to back me up on this. Being an avid writer herself. You understand? Jerome,
Yes, I agree strongly. We need to be able to record our history.
Yes. I mean, I remember doing an act in James Park one evening, and immediately I was finished, a certain Dr. Man, now deceased, Dr. Murray, walked up and said, "Where can I get one of these to buy?" And I started one laughing because I was making it up there as I went along. But I think that's a wrong thing to do. You must record somewhere. I'm even talking to me at this moment. We need to write something where somebody will find it and be able to read it, assess it. You know? My niece did The Mighty Shadow when she went to university doing her BA. So she has concise, very important information on the Mighty Shadow that people just pick up here and pick up there and pick up as they go along. I've just named one Calypsonian. This could happen to your information as well.
Okay.
Agreed?
Yes. Well, what you were hearing.
Hello.
I was reminiscing on yesterday. You know.
I can't hear you clearly now.
I said I was reminiscing about yesterday. Yesterday. I remember yesterday, and I thought I would do that piece for you.
Yes. We'll appreciate it.
Jerome, Mr. Keys Dumas.
Yes.
I just wanted to ask you, you heard the guitar playing just now?
Yes.
Right. You have any, could you tell me, doing a little contest there, could you tell me, like the name of the guitarist or the name of the tune from your past history?
Well, the guitarist is yours truly.
Okay, sir. Therefore, you must remember yourself.
and the tune is "Yesterday" by the Beatles.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know if most people will be familiar with the tune, but I was reflecting in this COVID season. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it seems as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. That's it.
Suddenly, I'm not the man I used to be.
That's right, boy. Billy, there's a shadow hanging over me. Let me just do something for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just do something.
Okay, well, and then we close up after that.
Ain't no sunshine since they've gone. It's not warm since they're away. Ain't no sunshine since those days gone. They've gone too long since they've been away. Okay, they're gone.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm actually groaning, Jerome. This groan goes with my appreciation of everything I have here, so it comes from church, being Baptist. You understand what I'm saying? So we are so happy that you were on this morning, and you would have turned on some new life in some people with those lovely tunes. I thank you personally because they make me groan on radio. Are we finished with Jerome? Is he finished with us?
The studio, yes, and we thank Jerome very much for giving us a history about Time Machine. I just wanted to make one little comment. He talked about black awareness. So it looks as if we started this whole thing before it became popular nowadays with Black Lives Matter. Okay? So, all right. So we're going to have a break now. And after that, we will be getting information and interviewing people from Jeff and the Flames.
Very good. I want to know, I don't know who's speaking here now, you know. I don't have voice at all. Could you tell me?
My voice?
Yes.
The same Selby Cole just now. Selby Cole with a mask on his face.
You are making me laugh scandalously, Selby.
Okay, Kaneta. So we're going to have that break now. And after that, we'll be hearing about Jeff and the Flames. And the time right now is by Guy AutoZone, and it's 8:29 a.m.
It's Tobago's new age of auto rentals with Guy's AutoZone. Located at the corner of Shelbourne Street and Anna's Vale Road, Plymouth, Tobago. We've got the perfect mix of high-quality car rentals coupled with beyond exceptional customer service. All for an incredible price of just $250 a day for any vehicle you rent. At Guy's AutoZone, we offer you corporate packages, monthly specials, 24-hour roadside assistance, and even car seats for kids. Just need to take care of some quick errands? No problem. Our brand new location at the Tobago Cooperative Mall, downtown Scarborough, offers an hourly rate of just $50. Be sure to inquire about our Guys Takes You promotion that offers our customers special packages and discounts with some of Tobago's best attractions and events. Booking an auto rental has never been easier with Guys AutoZone, our new hassle-free and paperless online booking service. Booking with Guys is just a couple clicks away. For bookings, check us out at www.guysautozone.com. Email at bookguysAutozone@gmail.com or call 795-GUYS or 797-GUYS. Guys AutoZone, the new age of auto rentals.
I remember when communities worked together to take care of each other. So imagine if we all did our part to protect each other from COVID-19. Wear a mask in public. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. Stay home if you are ill. Wash your hands or use hand sanitizer. Cover your coughs. Don't touch your face. And clean, then sanitize surfaces that you touch. I am doing my part. Please, do yours. A message from the Ministry of Health.
'Tis the season to live, love, and laugh. Radio Tambrin 927 FM, House of Christmas. Join us on the house for all your Christmas music, Christmas promotions, and giveaways with our announcers and DJs as we bring to you that Christmas cheer. Call our sales department at 639-3437 or email tambrin927fm@gmail.com. Find out more about our packages and live broadcast campaigns that will add value to your business this festive season. Radio Tambrin 927 FM, House of Christmas, playing everywhere on 927 FM and TambrinTobago.com. Merry Christmas.
Pablo Supermarket, Argyle Main Road for all your grocery needs, drinks and liquor, fruits for your cake, ham and turkey. Check upstairs for your household items, curtains, sheet sets, speakers, small appliances, and 50% off Christmas decorations. Pablo Supermarket open Sunday to Sunday. Call 660-4014. Season's greetings from the management and staff of Pablo Supermarket.
Birthday party, it's yours to enjoy. Hey, bring down the whole family. Move it on the right place to be. Yeah, why? Open from 12 noon every single day. No holiday except Christmas Day. Season tickets on sale at $30 Tuesday. Friendly staff, rent a party room. Enjoy finger food. All the arcade. Move it on, it's yours to enjoy. It's yours to enjoy. It's yours to enjoy. Move it on, it's yours to enjoy.
So I want to give you one of our advertisements now. It's City Furniture, and their Christmas sale is now on. They have loads of bargains and the best prices on beds, mattresses, sofa sets, stoves, refrigerators, washing machines, and a host of other small appliances and household items. You can get a twin base and mattress for $850 up. A full
Yes,
base
hello?
and mattress, $999.
Yeah, well, it
Without
just
the
come back.
dollar.
I wasn't hearing anything.
Queen's
at all.
base and mattress,
Okay,
$1,600 up. King base and mattress for $24.99 and up. A three-piece sofa sets, $2,000 and up. Now, this city's furniture is located at Barton Drive, Bonaccord.
Oh, I see.
Directly behind the 24-hour gas station. So you
Okay.
can't miss it.
But
Opening
what about the
hours,
Real
Monday to
Bukashing?
Friday,
You said that was
9 a.m. to
pre-recorded.
5 p.m. And Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2
Okay,
p.m.
all right then.
And delivery is available nationwide. You can call them
All
at
right then.
743
Okay. All right then. Right. Bye-bye.
4920 743 4920 or visit City Furniture on Facebook or on their Instagram page at City Furniture TT for further information. And we know we're in the Christmas season, so this season, Pizza Hut is mixing it up with triple the satisfaction. Introducing Pizza Hut's new Cheesy Bites Triple Mix, a bite-sized treat that's big on taste. Now, some of your favorite ingredients, like bacon, ham, and pepperoni, are packed into a cheesy, bite-sized flavor explosion. And best of all, it's yours with any large pizza for only $149. It's perfect for sharing or keep all to yourself. Message Pizza Hut on WhatsApp, and that is at 764-4488. And they have Facebook Messenger, or you can order online. So don't forget, folks, new Cheesy Bites Triple Mix, also available with cheese only. Pizza Hut, for the love of pizza. All right, so Lynn's Variety Store has everything you need this Christmas. Amazing new arrivals in curtains, flowers, rugs to set your house up this season. Lynn's also have ladies, gents, and children's shoes. Come get Peona Cream, Serum, Lotion, Caro White, Caro Tone, BioClear, and Perfect White. Neoprosone Cream and Soap, and lots more from Lynn's cosmetic line. Spend $300 there and get a chance to win big this Christmas. The first prize is a television, second prize a fan, and the third prize is a dinner set. Come shop till you drop. Check Lynn's Variety Store today at Tino's Mall, just on Wilson's Road, Scarborough, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And their number is 686-7879. Lynn's Variety Store, fully stocked for this Christmas. Okay, now, audience all over, we have with us in the studio a gentleman representing Jeff and the Flames, and we encourage him to introduce himself. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. My name is Jeffrey Thomas, more popularly known as Prince Unique in this era. But I was the founder and lead singer of the Jeff and the Flames group in the early 70s. And I must say thanks to Tambrin for having me here to do this interview and to document, while I'm alive, document my past in the musical business.
Okay. Well, you continue telling us. So now I know Jeff is Jeff and the Flames,
Yes.
so to speak.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so continue
Well,
telling us what year and so on.
Actually, what happened, I started to perform from school days. From
Okay.
school. I remember one of my favorite singers in those times was Otis Redding. I used to do Duck of the Bay.
And you used to have one of those shades too?
Yeah, that's you. Of course, yes. Then I moved from that. I also fell in love with James Brown music in those times,
Right.
And as a solo act, I was very fortunate to perform with quite a lot of the local Tobago artists, people like Michael Baker. In those times, they had Scouting for Talent in Trinidad with Holly Batodio. And so artists used to leave from here and go down there because they didn't have no that show in Tobago.
Right.
So we had to go down there to take part in the audition. And I met Michael Baker on one of those boats going down, listening to him playing guitar and singing, and he was one of my biggest inspiration in terms of manning up to wanting to perform on stage. And
he was a great encourager.
Yes, And then after that, there were some guys on the block in Mason Hall where I live. And they were guys who were just hanging out on the blocks. And I thought that it was a good thing to move them from on the block onto the stage. And that's when I formed the group Jeff and the Flames, because it was James Brown and the Flames. And because I was so much intrigued by James Brown music and style, his dancing and everything.
Right. So you were very instrumental in Mason Hall.
Yeah,
bringing them.
Yeah, from an early age.
Forward.
The group was comprised of it was two in one, because Mason Hall is where we was, but we had a fan base, a strong fan base in Mount Grace.
Okay.
And so we were backward and forward.
Circular.
Yeah. We had Gaston George, but everybody in the band had a nickname.
Okay.
We had Gaston George, who we used to call Bing. Clemo Edwards was the keyboardist. We have Steve Lyons, who was the son of Ray Lyons, and Ray Lyons was one of those people who had an orchestra in Tobago. And in that orchestra, my father was the guitarist in that band.
Right.
He was a wicked guitarist. So they used to call him Picker.
Picker.
Yes.
Right,
We call him Lollipop Home.
Okay.
And well, we had as a drummer, we had Sagi, who was a very good drummer, and we had our very own Len Phillips. Len Phillips. I gave Len Phillips his first big thing on stage.
We can't forget Len Phillips.
No, can't forget Len Phillips. That those days he was actually in school uniform.
Okay, all right.
And he had I had a Tesco organ. And that was his first really big break. His father used to bring him across from Laker to rehearse in the night.
All right.
And as Jerry, what's his name? The Ray Lyons band was right there.
Okay.
So we started to go and sit down and wait until they done practice.
Because they had to carry back to
no, not that. We had to get the instruments.
After?
When Daddy finished practice, we had to get the instrument to go downstairs to practice, So Len father used to take him home late. And then we start moving around on the Tobago circuit. And my thing was James Brown. I was the James Brown of Tobago.
Okay.
All the fancy footwork, all the microphone.
Right. As far as I see, you still have it.
Yeah. When I talk about James Brown, because those were my best year. That was the best time for me in showbiz, even up to now. Those memories never leave me. And there were groups in Tobago, groups like Time Machine. Time Machine was a group, one of the best in Tobago. And they was like because of the kind of music they used to do.
No. I think that was before you called me there.
I am sitting here listening to this gentleman, and you see I can see the excitement in his face and in his telling us about all these stories, these right. And I know he has many more experiences. Tell me something. Besides what you have said so far, is there anything like a particular incident that stands out in you? I know it might be one or two or three or four, but maybe you could pick out one.
My musical story has a beginning but no end.
Okay.
Because I have been through everything you could think about in show business in Tobago. Growing up, when I get into show business, and I was always a serious person into whatever doing, So I was really well respected in the village, and the young people in the village.
And you're still there?
Yeah.
Right.
The young people in the village, I was like somebody that they look up to. You know, the young guys used to come around and because I was like more the senior of the group, I was like daddy to everybody, you know.
Would you say you still have that influence?
Oh, definitely.
No, right?
Even more now, more so now because
so you would
the change of career.
Right, you would be very great to have someone like you. Would be very great to have in a community, to you know.
Yeah.
And Mason Hall must be very proud of you.
They are very proud.
Right,
Actually, Mason Hall is one of the most talented village, I think, in Tobago, in everything, sports, in music, in everything.
I'm aware of that too. I've had some dealings with them.
Mason Hall, you have. Mason Hall stands out, you know. But they were the Mason Hall was the foundation. I was born in Wim village, which is the Drewfields of my family, and the Thomases. But I moved to Mason Hall.
A long time. Drewfield, a Wim name.
A Wim name, yes. Once you said Drewfield, Backhill, it's Wim, you know. That's my parents and grandparents, you know. And then, so that I never forget where I come from, you know, in terms of where I was born. But my career really started in Mason Hall.
Right. Well, we members of the public, we want to encourage you to call in. You know, we with an interactive interview.
Yeah, oh yes.
All right, and then besides that, I just want to remind you of our WhatsApp number for those with text. It's 1-868-718-4927. 718-4927. So feel free to call and join the interview.
Join the interview.
Right. Find out. Ask Jeff something. No, he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me what his nickname. Never.
Yeah. Well, my nickname was Mad Dog.
Okay. All right.
Because in Mongrace we had a whole crew. They were like roadies and everything. So wherever we performing, you know, we would walk in, but they would walk in with all the instruments.
Right.
You know? So we had people down there like Kenneth Williams. We had Charlo. We had Alan Gonzalez. There's a whole lot of the whole Mongrace.
Talent evermore.
Well, yeah, and they go everywhere we perform. And one of my thing was to always perform at our best. So rehearsal, practicing was very, very important to me.
Yeah.
You know,
practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. And having to go out there and perform on the same stage with people like Time Machine, Tell Stars, Fillmore King, Michael Baker, all these people. You had to be good.
Well, you know what you're saying there.
You had to be good.
If you in a particular class, or you have to keep up with, right? So
Definitely.
you couldn't let your right. This would redound to everyone's benefit. Everyone, because they might be saying the same thing about you. You have to keep up with.
Yeah, you have to keep
James
up.
Brown.
You know, when you hit the stage, say it loud and black and proud.
Right.
You know, when you hit the stage, it's fire. I remember what we did too was in the group, and we used to laugh at it at times. You know, we got those bob spray, those fancy color spray, and we spray up all instruments in different fluorescent colors.
Right.
So, and we had one
glitter.
Yeah, we had one of these black lights. So when we go on stage, when everybody getting ready for the show, everything is dark in darkness. We put on this light, and up there was like a Christmas tree, with flames, and we getting ready to perform.
So that's one of the where the wood flames came into the whole right? Chef and the flames.
The dance, we dress the part, and we when we entered on stage, it's fireworks from start to finish.
Right.
Okay. Because remember, Time Machine Day, you know, Tell Stars Day. So we had to be at the best.
Yeah. All right. So, no one is calling us yet. Lines. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. We have some WhatsApp messages have come in. Oh my, are these gentlemen in the studio? My COVID vaccine is in Tambrin this morning. Yay. I'm not a senior citizen, but I'm enjoying it. That's another. All right. Same person. Okay. So we're reading some of the WhatsApp messages. Okay. Good morning. Loving every moment of that music. You have me dancing, man. Someone is asking for a link to view the show. It's on Facebook and on YouTube. Yes. Facebook, Tambrin, and also on YouTube. All right, so hope you get in. Right, so we have someone who says, wow, big up to the seniors, my brother Mike and Roll. And then someone else says, maybe someone from the Chief Administrator's Office can explain. I don't know, explain what in this case. Okay. All right. So, so those are the messages we have right now, folks. Text messages rather than people calling in.
Me. I want to ask Jeff a question.
All right, yes, we do have a caller now. Good morning, caller.
Morning, Jeff.
Good morning, sir.
George Leacock here. I want to hear about a particular thing. I want to hear about Woodstock in the cinema and the James Bond shuffle.
Yes.
That shuffle in one direction and then ran back in the other direction.
Well, that was me, man. That was me. They flip the mic. Well, Woodstock was a big thing. We used to have Woodstock at Shaw Park too, where a lot of bands come together. It was a period. It was a period in music in Tobago that everybody was coming together, and all the musicians were coming together to do this big show, you know. And that was one of my best time to to see I'm performing, Jeff and the Flames performing next to all these big artists in Tobago, you know. Well, I moved through all these areas. Woodstock, we used to have the Blocko, where steel bands in Tobago. We used to have like about 3 steel bands coming to the village, and the artists coming to at one village, and do a big show, fundraiser and everything. Then we go to the other village. And it was a nice period, you know. It was so much different to know. It was for the love of the music.
I just want to make 2 points, guys. That in fact, when the entire history is written, there probably a golden age and a golden age of music in Tobago, because Dr. Susan Craig James writes about 7 or 8 jazz bands in the 30s, and those bands highlighted by people like, in fact, the parents of some of those musicians, including the father of the Bells, Jimmy Bell and a very interesting story that she tells in one of her books about somebody working in Venezuela and coming back with a saxophone, right? And the saxophone practically mash up a band because everybody wants to be the person playing the saxophone, because before that, people only had string instruments and playing homemade flutes, you know, and that there was actually a jazz era, and then this, which was a very long era of the Telstars, coming right up to Little Seven and Jeff and the Flames and that kind of thing. And if we do anything at all for the day, we have to talk about a serious attempt, not starting a chamber orchestra, a serious attempt at regenerating a love for music and having plenty people as musicians. Because what you're talking about is multiple bands coming together to play music. And let me shout out Beverly Ramsey more immediately, because I just said about a steel band playing in a dance. And I remind Beverly Ramsey more of us trying to do the steel band dance during the Heritage Festival, where instead of steel band limiting themselves to play one tune, right? To play a bag of tunes and provide entertainment for people to dance, as opposed to for people to look on at. We're going to go Tambrin to the world. I have Facebook, YouTube. Check it out. Go on.
Thank you.
Excellent,
Mr.
excellent,
Leacock.
excellent.
All right. We're going to have a commercial break now, ladies and gentlemen.
Getting the flu vaccine does not protect you from COVID-19. Influenza and COVID-19 are caused by two different viruses. But studies show that COVID-19 patients who recently got a flu vaccine had a lower risk of severe complications. Now is the time to get your flu vaccine. Take the shot. Let's beat the flu. A message from PAHO WHO and the United Nations team in Trinidad and Tobago.
Tobago Glass Supplies, it's Christmas.
Yes, not too long back there, sir. It used to be 12 a week to play cricket. Now it's only 5. And not broken nickel, my welder window pane again this year. And children, all your boss, all your bamboo, and put up on your kite in social distance. And space out, space out. It's been a long, long time. Mighty glass so dead. Want to come and say, all you practice social distance, wash all your hand and put on all your masks. Glass so crazy.
Get a free bathroom installation. Offer valid until December 20th. Right now at Tobago Glass Supplies, Russo Trace Spring Garden. Telephone number 639-6266.
Don't fuss this Christmas. Don't fuss this Christmas. Be mobile as it all. Don't fuss this Christmas.
Still stuck in 2G? Don't fuss. Switch to B-Mobile postpaid and get up to 25% off for 6 months. Or switch to B-Mobile prepaid and get 1 month free service and up to 50% off for 3 months. Plus, all B-Mobile customers bringing a friend to switch get $25 free credit for every sign-up and up to 50% off their prepaid or postpaid plans. Visit bmobile.co.tt for details.
B-Mobile has it all. Don't fuss this Christmas.
Christmas safety tips. When decorating for the Christmas season, please be guided by the following safety tips. Unplug lights before you go to bed and before you leave your home. Ensure that electrical cords are completely insulated. Check and replace any worn or damaged light sets. Do not overload circuits. Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission, the power to make it work.
Partners, I love me Beatrice, but she driving me crazy. And with this pandemic, she depressed, she tired. But I have a plan, you know. I have a plan. Well, boy, what you gonna do? I go send she down by the Emporium unless you release some stress. Wait, look, she calling me now. Hello, honey.
Hi, honey. I am so happy. I'm so stress-free. I have the rechargeable fan and my white Christmas tree.
All right, you see what I tell you? No stress. Happy wife, happy home. Send the wife down by the Emporium and have a happy Christmas. Remember, check the Emporium first. Milford Road, Canaan, Tobago.
Okay, we are back, and I just want to let you know that Captain Mark is back on board the Ultimate Warrior. You can come and get your Barracuda and your Cavalli by the pound and get them live. Let's check out Captain Dion on board the Green Lily also. Okay, we have 2 WhatsApp messages, but before that, just let me find out from Ms. Bob and Mrs. Boris Phillips. We haven't heard you for a while, and so we're asking you.
Yes.
Well, I know we're asking you to come in and tell us something.
Oh, how I love listening to these people as you interview them, and my partner there, Jeff, is no different. I want him as well to record some of that, not all of that information, so that you could play it back to some children, some universities, some wherever, right? so that we don't miss our history, please. You see how we can go back and tell us line for line where from, how it started, where he going, where he went, and who turned him back, if he did deserve to be turned back at any time. I love that. Please, please write or record. I'm saying writing because I still have papers in a cupboard here from 1976 to 78 when I went to training college.
You're talking to yourself. You're talking to yourself too.
Yes. And I have a bag in the cupboard, beginning things. That is that's the beginning of my writing. Little piece of this here, little piece of that there. You need somebody to tie up things, please.
Yeah. I want to agree with you. I want to agree with you 100%. But I also wanted to make another comment. I don't know Prince Unique at all because, as I said, I spent a lot of my time out of Tobago. So when this gentleman, I saw him going to the studio, I said, hey, there must be a letting one of the younger people come in and talk something. You know,
70.
Yes, you know, I was quite taken aback when he talking about all these things from back in the day. I said, wow, you look very well, sir. I do congratulate you.
Thank you very much.
Music is, in fact, a very relaxing thing, so I am glad that you are one of the famous people, because I've heard the name, Prince Unique, you know. But as I said, I didn't know you, so let me congratulate you on how well you look, one, and
thank
two,
you very much.
That you have continued.
He didn't grow. He
Because
didn't grow.
He is
to
unique.
the sides or even to the top.
Exactly.
But he grew in his music and he grew in his
family tradition,
presentations to people and stuff like that. And I am going to congratulate you as well, friends.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
What was your nickname you had? I can't remember.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Say it again, please.
The what?
Say the name.
Say the name again.
The name was Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Madness is that.
That's because of my behavior on stage.
Leave me alone. I understand. It's because you made a stirring tongue why they call you that. Like, you're crazy with the music. You understand?
That is so true.
All right. I'm told we have a caller now. Good morning, caller.
Good morning and good morning to all music lovers.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me say a special good morning to our young seniors and seniors, and to all who are abroad, wherever you are. This is indeed a very memorable day for one and all.
Thank you,
For
sir.
those who would have been entertained by those who are here, even those who would have gone to the great beyond, their memories still live on through those who are here. Jeff, I knew you as a fella going to Patience Hill School when the band was at Big George. Remember when the band was there?
Yes.
I used to come there as a little schoolboy and sit down there and listen and watch you. So this morning I want to give my 2 cents in congratulations to even management for allowing this program to be aired. It could not be a better time. It is indeed the right time. May God continue to bless all of you all. Merry Christmas, and let us have another series of this program. Let me make way for others. Thank you.
Thank you also.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Another call is coming in. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. And let me say a special one to my teacher.
Catchment. This
and you know, I always enjoy to hear. I always enjoy to hear.
You have the brain going tick, tick, tick to it.
And here what happened now? Here what happened, you know, apart from those bands that you speak about, you know, you had one in the past time, you know, in Tuxedo time, you have Drummer Woods, you have Second, you have Harewood, you know, all you know them band there. And then you get a fella named Mando, he'll get a band, he used to pay all the jingles them in them food product and thing with them jingles. He used to master, arrange them and play them, right? And he had a band, maybe it's kind of time born yet, but he have some fellas Campbell used to come from part of here there, Lansome and them place there, and they used to mix up with some fellas from some Nelson fella from Mount St. George and some other people, and them used to put a little band together and play. And if you see the display on stage, you're dead with laugh, especially fella Nelson. And you know, I could always remember the Wrens.
Oh, yes.
Mama, to leave them married men alone. And how you will forget Mike Duncan with Belfanto. I used to go and watch all kind of things there. And all of them band with Tuxedo used to play in the Kato when I was a little boy. And you see the day after Boxing Day, once it's not a Sunday, that was like a Bram Day. Yeah. Where you used to get two bands. You used to have the non-stop in the night. But in the day you have a party with that like here, wood and second and them bands so you used to come in and play, and the night you have Tuxedo. Right? So there was very nice time and thing, man.
From 2 to 6.
Yeah. A lot of history behind them that we have that is not written.
Those are reminiscences galore.
Yeah.
Remembrances.
Did he say Belfanto?
Yeah, Belfanto. That was a
Belfanto, my favorite player, you know. Remember that? I was son. The sweetest line Eric Roach ever wrote. From the Belfanto. I might be able to say them on.
That was nice days, man.
The nasty, shameless something. Uncle Willie give your house to play harlot.
Yes.
Now you're drunk with the lust like the confounded whore of Babylon. Those were Eric Williams' words. Eric Roach's words.
One of the questions I want to ask you, like for instance, if I wanted to get a copy of Belfanto now, would I be able to find it anywhere? You see, that's the problem because
it's the same story we're talking about.
Yes, you know,
I was asked Mrs. Allo. She was the director of that play at the time.
At that time, yeah.
Bernadette Allo.
But let me thank the caller. This caller always tell me that my father taught him at boys' school. So the young ones among us remember boys' school on Robinson Street there.
Yes.
That's since birth.
I didn't know him.
Yeah, he was my father. So when we catch me there for a minute, you know, I didn't pick up.
Not me. He had my breath going. What are you talking about?
my teacher. What? Yeah.
Interesting times, Lorraine.
Interesting times, and I am very much impressed by the number of musical bands I'm hearing about and musical groups. And I don't know, as I said, if we have that kind of thing now, but you see, back in the day, music and singing and so were important things that were done in primary school.
Yes.
You know, and all the teachers had some appreciation of music. Many of them could do what was called solfatonic, and they could look at music while they might not have been able to actually play an instrument. They could read the music.
Yes.
And you know, find the tune. And you know, I sometimes feel I need to give myself a good slap in the head because my mother did that very, very well, and I never made the effort to learn. Never made the effort to learn.
Yes, your companion this morning. My mommy is excellent at tonic solfege music, and she also plays the piano. I would do tonic solfege. I remember Grandpa saying, start the choir. And that's about it. And I have an instrument in a corner here.
Collecting dust.
Or probably by Mr. Lincoln one day. He says, excellent music piece of instrument, but I'd write past it to come to the computer all the time.
all the time. So, yeah. But that is.
I remember your daughter too. You must give her my regards. The one who makes the excellent chocolate. I'm with you to come at yours.
Right. She used to be. Okay, I'll pass on the regards to them. You know?
Yes.
All right, but it's really fantastic to hear Mr. Jeff of Jeff and the Flames. Again, that was only a name to me all the time. So now I am actually seeing the Jeff of the Jeff and the Flames, and I am happy.
Come with a play with music.
Yes, and I understand something that is not always obvious now, that in a family there is a tradition of music. And he obviously is pointing out his father was one of the top guitarists. He followed in his footsteps. I hope his children will be able to follow in his footsteps as well.
I think too many children are allowing the talents that are passed.
Yes, because you see, they don't. You see, Sister Canetta, we have done, our generation has done, in a sense, a bad thing. The things that we were brought up with, that really we are now looking back to see that they helped us to build character. We felt some of those things were too tedious for our children. We wanted our children to do different things, so we didn't allow them to mine a goat, to have two chickens in the yard that they're responsible for, to do serious chores in the house, to, like, I did some vanishing for this Christmas, and I'm so proud of myself, and I said, and then I'm saying, but long ago, it was the children who used to be doing this, wasn't the big people doing this. You shave down wherever it is and you vanish it and so on. So we have allowed a lot of the traditions to lapse, so like the musical tradition in particular. We do not have as many young people involved in music as before. Jeff and all these people should be starting with some little classes and so to help young people. If you could get them to sit down long enough, of course.
Of course.
But
Noreen,
I'm basically doing
please, they're always behind the computer and the whatever they have, what do you call it, different one of these new technology things that every child has. The names are eluding me now. Some of them are being taught through that device. I don't know if we must say they can learn,
I won't say they can learn, but we haven't sort of emphasized those things.
Right, and therefore we really are to be blamed to some extent, I think, for the transfer. I should have been ace on my instrument here. In there, take those. Understand?
Yes, of course.
Like that.
But could we ask Mr. Prince Unique if at the moment there's anything that he's doing in terms of getting younger people involved in the music with him? I know they wouldn't even know who James Brown is now, so don't worry with that. But about anything to teach them about how to sing, about how to play, some of the entry-level instruments and so on. Anything being done, sir?
I have, listen, my story is such a long story that, it needs somebody to sit down with me and go from not even Prince Unique, but the whole Jeff and the Flames era.
Yes.
And document it. I want to congratulate Tambrin for taking this step to do this thing here, for all of the artists and musicians that is here now, and those who has passed, who made contribution, to document everything here, so that the young people, when they see me on the street, they know about Prince Unique, but they don't know about Jeff.
Right,
So I have my own newspaper, the Evening News, and that is way back. I still have those pictures. And everything that I've done, most of what I've done in the past, I have them, all the pictures, I have everything at home. I have my own archive set up at home. So fast forward to what I'm doing now. I've been writing calypso and teaching kids of all age about writing calypso and singing. I've been around most of them doing it on my own. I wrote for a lot of adults, but now those kids who are taking part in calypso in Tobago, sometimes I write for maybe 4 or 5 of them, and I sit down with them, teach them the art of composing, because that was one of my favorite subjects in school. So I'm doing my thing. It's just that I'm doing it in a quiet way. But as you
Okay.
say that there are young people out there who wants to continue what we have done and what we are doing, but we, the artists, need to get close to them, because almost every day people calling me about, I want to sing, I want to learn, I want to be like you, I want to see how you sing, I want to this, you know. So I just do it on my own, you know. Right now I've written for a number as adult artists, as I said, right? I've written for Trinidadians, Vincentians. My last composition was way back with Eddie Lovett. His last album that he did, I wrote 2 of the songs on Eddie Lovett song. I wrote for,
Really? Okay,
yes.
I was an Eddie Lovett fan. He's passed on, right?
Yes. He had I think he had throat cancer. So just before that, he wanted to do a calypso, a soca in Trinidad, and he liked my style, the mixture of zouk and soca. So they had called me before he passed, and we did the whole album. I did 2 of the songs with Posa. Posa was one of the people who did. I wrote for Crazy. Man, I wrote for so much. Lornette Ned, who is Fire Empress. All the songs that she have done, I've written most of the songs quietly, you know. And now I'm doing it for the youths. Kirsten, the guy who's always going down for this national finals in the junior monarch. And as I say that, you talk about my kids. I don't know if you remember Kanda Thomas. She was a Kanda Thomas was one of the young ones that was into Calypso full time. She was like 5-time junior Calypso monarch of Tobago. She's in the States now. And, you know, it is a pleasure for me to say this one now, is that my daughter, you might have known Miss Shelley Baptiste. Her daughter, which is my granddaughter, is one of the top gospel singers in Trinidad and Tobago. She has won the 2011 Gospel Festival in Curacao.
Okay.
Fantastic voice. Jean Baptiste. Jean Baptiste.
Okay.
That's my first granddaughter.
Right.
And she's a fantastic singer. You know, like, so I am surrounded by
it's the whole family.
Culture. Yeah, everybody. And
that's wonderful.
Full
That is
support of
wonderful.
the family also. My family, they are my number one fans. My sister, everybody sees me everywhere with Sandra. She's always with me wherever I go. So I have a good support system with regards to my family. And by extension, Johnny King, who is one of my mentors in Calypso, he's also my family. He's my cousin too.
Okay.
You know, Tobago Rio. Lenin, whole heap of everybody in the family is artist, man. It's family first.
Okay, ladies, and listening audience, I am going to be saying goodbye to you because there are others to come after me.
That's a short stint.
But I just want to, on behalf of the station, to show appreciation and thank BMO